everyone.
Hello.
So my topic is that since the Spring Festival, Chinese Spring Festival is approaching. In fact, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes,
My birthday!
Now celebration is going on. And yes, so we want to talk little things funny about our Spring Festival. Well, you know, in the Spring Festival, most of the people, they are working in different places. Like they all want to go home. They miss their home, but in fact, they fear about going back home. And here's why the reason we're about to discuss. And the reason is that when the people actually go back home, they will be facing a lot of questions from their relatives. And those questions are very tricky. It's just, you can deal with it. You feel really hard dealing with this one. And so all these questions begin with this one. It all begins with, are you married? I know that in Western culture, if you ask someone, are you married? And that will be very impolite, right? But actually, those annoying relatives, they just begin with this. And so there's two kind of answer to this question, yes or no. And let's just focus on the yes part. So if you answer yes, and there will be other questions. So, do you have kids? Do you have a kid? These questions. And there's another yes or no to this question. And if you say yes, they'll ask, how old is your kid? And how is your kid doing in your school? And what's like high school or university or what job is your kid is going to get? And finally, if you're old enough, they'll ask, are your kid married? And it all goes back to a circle. Are you married? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and if you said no to this question, there will be a long persuasion about why not have a kid. It's like they will just like, why do you have a kid? You are the black sheep of the family. You have to like have a kid to make our family with more members. It's like they push you so hard, as if they want you to just make that kid right there. So it's really embarrassing to deal with these questions. And if you don't have a kid, and also they'll ask, why don't you have a kid? So when are you planning to have a kid? And and also like yeah, like do you want to have like boys or girls? How many do you want? Like a lot of questions going on. Yeah, so it's this part. And now we come to here. If you answer that you're not married, and they will ask, do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Yes. And girlfriend. Yes. And there's also a yes or no to this question. And if you say yes, and they'll ask, so why are you not married yet? When are you planning to get married? Or like, how's your boyfriend or girlfriend? How are they doing? What's their job? And can you then show why are you bringing her to our home? If they want to see your boyfriend or girlfriend to see if they are like satisfied. Yes. And here's like this part, and I will say, no, you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and they will say like, why not? And still, why not? Why don't you get one? And maybe they will give you a lot of pictures about some boys or girls, and a handful of pictures like playing cards, and they will ask you to pick one. So if you think that this one is pretty, and maybe they will set up for set up a meeting, or they want you to have a date and check if you want to be her boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah. So all these things, these are people if they want to go home, this is they will be confronted with. So that's why people fear about going back home, and because of these all tricky questions. So that's all. And here's something I still want to say. Even though I've been talking about something bad about China these days, like bad block media or bad foods or governments, but I still love my country, and I criticize it because I care about it. And I don't mean to bring you any kind of these stereotypes about China. And I mean, I don't want you to think about China and be reminded of these things. And so since we've been talking a lot about the stereotypes, and I hope you can view China in a full scale. You can't just have one story. Yeah, one story. And thank you.
Good job.